Wait, where's my enchanted rose?
Oh, the rose was dying, so I put it in some water. It's in the science lab.
No. We have to save it.
This way.
Hey, it totally is pizza day.
Cool. It's right there. Hi there, kids! Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today we're reading Belle and the Mystery of the Missing Rose. Wiggle, snap, storytime! Belle and the prince, formerly known as the Beast, were busy planning their upcoming wedding. The prince will wear blue, obviously, and we'll have roses everywhere. Roses in my hair, roses on the gown, a bouquet of roses, roses hanging from the chandeliers, roses on the cake. Oh, it is going to be so beautiful.
And of course the groom will shave before the big day.
Yes. Wait. Huh?
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Weird. Did you have a beard and mustache this morning at breakfast? I'm positive I would have noticed.
What? Of course not! Oh my!
What is going on?
I'm turning back into a beast! Oh no!
Does this mean I'm gonna turn invisible again? Oh dear, the curse is returned! The witch's curse that turned me invisible and you into a beast!
What? How?
Belle, the enchanted rose! The rose is magic! It cursed me before, and now it protects us! Maybe something happened to it! Belle, please check! I can't go out there like this!
Oh no, it's gone! Oh no.
Well?
It's gone, disappeared, vanished, poof!
No! We have to find it, Belle, or else I'll be turned back into a beast forever!
Someone stole it. How to catch a thief? I'm going to need to do some research. To the library. Good thinking. Oh, aha! Mysterious mysteries and how to solve them 101. First things first, I need the right accessories. Nice. Second, look for the clues. To the scene of the crime. Clues. I am looking for clues. Aha! Oh, I sure am saying aha a lot. I guess it comes with being a detective. Anyway, as I was saying, aha! A clue! A long blonde hair. A hair so long it could only belong to one person, Rapunzel. But wait, could a fairy tale princess really be a thief? Rapunzel is super cool. I don't think she would steal my enchanted rose. Wait, what's this? Another clue. It's a note. Better see what it says. Roses are red, violets are blue, but your rose is gone. Bye-bye, toodaloo. Signed sincerely, the princess you never knew? The princess I never knew, huh? What could that mean? Well, I better go find Rapunzel and see what the dealio is. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
Use the stairs. Doors open.
So, stairs.
Sorry. As you can see, my hair is not exactly in shape for pulling someone up a tower.
What happened to your hair?
Someone stole my hairbrush.
Double mystery.
And my hairbrush is my most prized possession. I mean, look what happens without it.
A bird. Did you take my rose?
What? Why would I take it?
It's an enchanted rose. That means magic. Hello? Okay, well then tell me this. Why would I find a super crazy long hair at the scene of the crime?
I don't know. Hey, what's with the hat?
It's a detective hat because I'm investigating a crime. And believe me, I will prosecute to the highest level.
I promise I didn't go anywhere near your rose. I'm literally always in this tower. Besides, I've spent the
last day trying to figure out what this note means.
Say what? What note?
This note.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. Without your brush, you'll cause quite a scare. Tangles and knots, oh yes, you'll be a hot mess. And I'll be the one who's most fair. Okay, that's some pretty good rhyming. But check this out. I got a note too. You said you're always here. How did someone come in and take your brush?
I nap a lot. It's exhausting being locked in a tower.
Hold that thought. I'm getting a call. Cinderella! Hi, look, I'm with Rapunzel.
Hi. Hey, what's with the hat?
It's a detective hat.
I need a detective.
What?
Someone stole my glass slippers.
No.
Yes.
Hold your horses, or mice, or whatever. We'll be right there. Okay, Rapunzel, let's go. You and I are solving a mystery.
Do you have an extra hat for me? I'd kind of like to cover up this mess.
We'll pick one up on the way. Come on. Meanwhile, back at the the prince's castle.
Ah! Whoa, buddy.
Sorry, I don't mean to be so beastly. Where is Belle? She's gotta find that rose.
Walk us through exactly what happened.
I was outside singing with the birds and squirrels, and then I went inside and I found this.
Another note.
I win, you lose. I have your fancy shoes, your precious slippers made of glass, what a prize. And how lucky I am, they're just my size.
So far, this person has stolen my enchanted rose, your hairbrush, and your glass slippers. It's obviously someone who likes pretty things.
Probably with long hair.
And my shoe size.
And good at writing rhymes.
So a long-haired poet who wears a 6.5 shoe.
What's this? Did you leave this here?
No.
Suspicious. Who eats apples? Everyone. But who is perhaps the most notable apple eater of all time?
Snow White.
Hi ho, to Snow White's house we go! The princesses were trekking through the grim forest, not their usual turf. They were used to butterflies and bluebirds, cake pops and milkshakes, flowers and ribbons. Grim Forest was dark.
Smelly.
Totally spooky. But then they saw some friendly faces.
Hi there, lovely princesses. Whatever brings you to the grim forest?
We're looking for Snow White. Is she still living with you guys?
Come on, we'll bring you to her.
Snow White, we've got some friends here to see you.
Professor, it's an emergency.
Let me guess. You're missing some apples?
What? No, my magic mirror is gone.
You have a magic mirror? I thought that was your stepmother's thing.
I kept it when she was kicked out of the kingdom. It's my most prized possession.
Mind if we study the scene of the crime? Aha! A note, just as I expected. Snow White, so pretty and tall.
She is tall, isn't she?
Now I have the mirror and I'm the fairest of them all.
Well, it's clearly my stepmother, right? She would want the mirror more than anyone.
Or it's someone who wants us to think that.
Whoever it is trying to throw us off their tracks.
So what about my stepmother?
Or another classic villain. Big Bad Wolf, Cinderella's stepsisters.
No, they couldn't fit into Cinderella's shoes. Remember? The note said they're just my size. Or maybe that could be another intentionally misleading clue. We have to investigate every possible lead, starting with Snow White's evil stepmother. Are you ready?
Ready.
Belle and Rapunzel, the crime-solving duo, went back out into the grim forest to find Snow White's stepmother and possibly their thief. But this time, someone was following them. Dun dun dun! Did you hear that?
What?
Shh! We're being followed. Run! Ah!
We lost him. Phew. Oh, look. I think this is it.
Really? It's cute. I wouldn't have expected a quaint cottage for an evil queen.
Former evil queen. She got booted after the whole trying to get rid of Snow White thing.
Oh, right. Well, she's still a villain, right? I just wouldn't expect a villain to have such a charming flower garden. We were just admiring your garden.
Those are white oleander, pure poison. And that's hogweed. Looks so pretty, but one touch will turn you into a walking blister. Now what can I do for you, darlings?
Do you have any enchanted roses in this garden?
What?
Sure, play coy. We're on to you.
Excuse me?
We're here to investigate a crime.
Oh, that explains the funny hats.
Why does everyone keep commenting on our hats? They're not funny, they're totally standard detective hats. Where were you this morning?
I was here.
Got anyone who can confirm your story?
Yes, my security cameras will show you I was here the whole time.
She's telling the truth. She's been here for days. And I don't see any sign of the mirror.
Wait, what's that?
What?
Go back. Enhance, enhance, enhance. That!
Looks like a wolf.
As in, the big bad wolf? And look, this footage is from after we got here. We were being followed. Play it again.
Looks like he's hiding something in the garden.
Mind if we look around in your garden?
Whatever, but remember, don't touch the oleander.
Aha! There it is. Not again.
What's that?
A clue. You're gathering clues, running all around, but I can huff and puff and blow it all down. But where to next? How will you know? To the little pigs or to Grandma's house I go? P.S. Nice hats.
I'll huff and I'll puff. The three little pigs. Grandmother's house. It's clearly the big bad wolf.
But it just seems too obvious, right? Maybe it's one of the pigs, or Little Red Riding Hood, or even Little Red Riding Hood's grandma. Too many leads.
But we saw a wolf on the security camera.
You're right. Let's go find the big bad wolf. The two princess detectives hightailed it toward the big bad wolf's lair.
According to my GPS, it should be here.
Wait, we can't just ring the doorbell. He'll never answer if he sees us out here. Time to go undercover. Cute!
Who is it?
What should we say our names are?
It's me. I mean us. It's Ziggy and Pinocchio.
Who?
We're selling vacuum cleaners.
You don't say. I could use a new vacuum. I shed a lot.
Cool, cool. What now?
Okay, let's just cut to the chase, Wolf. Where's the loot?
Huh? Listen, I am a villain. That's undeniable, but you're looking at the wrong bad guy. I didn't steal anything.
We saw you on the security camera.
Look.
That's not me. Look at the tail. It's striped.
So?
Oh?
But the note said, I'll huff and I'll puff. That's your thing.
The note?
Yeah, the culprit has been leaving us these notes as clues, or I guess as non-clues to throw us off. They're probably out there stealing more stuff as we speak.
Someone left a mysterious note here just today.
What? No way!
Yes way. Looky.
You thought you had me, that you had won, but it can't be over. That would spoil all the fun. Alas, here it is, your very last clue. Look for the girl who looks up to you.
Girl who looks up to you. So we're looking for someone short. Thumbelina.
Ooh, but she's like really teeny tiny. I don't think she could carry all that loot, right? Someone who looks up to us.
Not at us. It said the girl who looks up to you. You know, like she admires us, wants to be like us.
Well, that could be anyone. Who doesn't like princesses?
I don't.
Okay, well, you're a villain. So, wait a minute. You're a wolf.
Yes?
So, can't you, like, sniff the note and lead us to the culprit?
I could. But what's in it for me? Villains aren't really into the whole helping princesses thing, if you know what I mean.
How about all the doggy treats you can eat?
Ow! Let's go!
Meanwhile, things were advancing quickly at Belle's castle. The prince was almost completely beastified. He had transformed every inch of him except for one teeny tiny pinky toe.
That's it. That's all that's human about me now. My pinky toe.
Curious and curiouser.
Why'd you stop?
The smell, it stopped.
Here? We're at a school. I don't think our seasoned criminal mastermind is a second grader Herbert Hoover primary school.
Do you smell that?
What? My rose?
No, I think it's pizza day.
Oh, we don't have time for this. My prince could be a beast by now. The spell will be irreversible if we don't find that rose. Do you know what that means? Could be him, or her, or him, or her, or the teacher, or the principal. This could go all the way to the top.
Or it could be her.
The eagle has landed.
And these are my new shoes. Do you like them?
They're a little big, don't you think? Thought they were just your size.
Who are you?
Who are we? I'm pretty sure you know who we are. We're Belle and Rapunzel, aka the princesses you stole from.
Princesses! Wow. What's with the hats, though?
Okay, they're detective hats, okay? Because we're solving a mystery. The mystery of the missing rose.
And hairbrush.
And magic mirror.
And glass slippers.
And it looks like we just caught our culprit. Wait,
Hey, wait up!
we need our stuff back!
Wolf, help!
Wolf! Wolf! Ah, Wolf! Hi, what's up, guys?
Hand over the goods.
Fine.
Now, why did you take this stuff? These are important things to us and our friends.
It isn't very nice to take things from people.
I know, but you're real fairy tale princesses and I'm just a regular girl. I wanted to be special. I thought if I had special princess stuff, like glass slippers and a magic mirror, I could be just like you.
Oh, well, that's kind of sweet, actually.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that. But why all the mysterious clues and the dressing up like a wolf to throw us off?
I like mystery novels almost as much as fairy tales. I thought it would be fun.
It was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it was.
It was?
Yeah. Wait, why do you not think you're special?
I don't live in a fairy tale. My life isn't enchanted. I don't have any magical stuff or a fairy godmother or anything like that.
Listen, wait, what's your name?
Sally.
Listen, Sally, you're super special. You wrote really funny clues with cool rhymes, and you really had us guessing.
Yeah? You think I'm funny?
Yes, and very creative. We were totally on a wild goose chase.
You might grow up and write your own fairy tales or mystery stories one day.
Really? You think I could do that?
Totes. But we do still need to take all that princess stuff back.
I know.
Wait, where's my enchanted rose?
Oh, the rose was dying, so I put it in some water. It's in the science lab.
No. We have to save it.
This way.
Hey, it totally is pizza day.
Cool. It's right there. Yay! Yes, saved by the bell. You know, me, Belle.
Woohoo! Hi, Belle. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Looks like you saved the day, Belle.
My prince, you're back.
And now the big wedding can commence.
Wow, I can't believe I'm in a real fairy tale wedding. This is so cool.
Yeah, great food. Did you try the sushi?
Hi, guys. Most of you don't know me. I'm Sally. I stole Belle's enchanted rose and almost ruined the wedding. But I wrote a poem for the happy couple, and I'd like to read it if that's okay.
Of course it is.
Here goes. Roses are red, violets are blue. It's lovely to see a love so true. Love strong enough to break a spell. A love you find in a fairy tale. A tale as old as time, a tale told in rhyme. I wish you all the joy and laughter, the happiest happily ever after.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
To Belle and her prince. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Roses are red, violets are blue. P.S. Sorry again for stealing from you.
It's cool. Thanks for the poem. The big mystery had been solved. The wedding was a blast and everyone was happy. Belle had traded in her detective hat for a wedding tiara, but she kept the detective hat close by. Just in case I need to solve a case. That sounded a lot cooler in my head. Thanks for coming to Storytime. Can't wait to read more stories with you at Storytime soon. Bye!
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Hi kids, welcome to Storytime with me, Miss Booksy. What story should we read today? Let's spin the magic wheel. Little Mermaid! Wiggle, snap, story time. Let's go! Once upon a time, there was a little mermaid. Very little. See? There she is. The little mermaid was not just a mermaid, she was also a princess, daughter of the mighty Sea King. And she had 5 older sisters, also princesses.
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
One of the Little Mermaid's favorite things to do was listen to her sister's stories about the world beyond the water.
Human people have 8 legs. They kind of look like octopuses.
I think it's octopi.
Whatever. And some humans have a horn on their head, like a narwhal.
No way!
You'll see.
Land people have eyes all over their bodies, so they can see everything at once.
Nuh-uh!
Yeah, they do.
Dad, is it true that human people have 8 legs and a narwhal horn and lots of eyes and that they wrestle sharks and eat whale blubber for dessert?
The only thing you should know about people is that they can be dangerous, and you should never speak to one.
But of course she did grow up. See, there she is, right before her 18th birthday. Hi! Let me tell you about life as a sea princess. We lived in a palace made of shells and pieces of treasure from sunken ships. And you've heard of a school of fish, right? That's where we studied and learned. Actually, we did lots of things that human girls do, just a little differently. To swim or not to swim? That is the question. You should have seen me in South Pacific. The Ocean Times said I was a star. Imagine, me a starfish. So basically, I was just a regular girl. Oh, except my best friend, a dolphin.
Hi there.
I guess you humans might not think that's too regular. The craziest adventure was when we sneaked into the Sea Witch's house.
She lived in a giant sunken pirate ship.
Super creepy, but also super cool. The Sea Witch had gone out to get a carton of whale milk for her coffee. We swam inside and...
Wow.
Cool! We were playing with a sword. Well, I was. Dolph can't hold a sword.
No hands.
And I was just about to defeat the pretend pirate ghost that I was battling when...
La 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 la
It's the witch!
Hide.
No! Let's get out of here!
Out of where?
Ah!
Care to tell me what you're doing in my house?
Nothing.
Yeah, we took a wrong turn.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even like it here. I mean, that's not what I mean. I mean, see ya.
Not so fast. Are you the daughter of the king?
Yeah?
I saw you on TV. You sang the Oceanic Anthem before the big squid dash in the orca race last year.
Oh, down in the sea, by the clouds of the light, or the sea spun Manjwi!
Oh, I just love your voice. Here, have some tea.
Oh, why thank you.
Yes, a beautiful voice. You wouldn't want to trade it, would you?
My voice?
Yes. I would give you something wonderful in return. Anything you wished.
We should really get going.
Yes, I hate to be rude, but no thanks.
Okay, we are never going back there.
Definitely not. See you tomorrow at my place?
Not if I see you first.
Anyway, you may be wondering what was happening the next day. Nothing major. Just my 18th birthday! We were having a huge party, and everyone was there. All my friends, and my sisters, and my mom and dad. There was a piñata, tons of balloons, and a pin the tail on the tiger shark.
Hey, cut that out.
And of course, we had a huge cake! No candles though, because, you know, water. But I still made a wish. I wish that when I swim to the top of the ocean and look out, that I'll see a real live human prince. A handsome one. Not like what my crazy sisters keep telling me about. Like, I hope he only has 2 eyes. Like the handsome princes I've seen in my fairy tale books. I want to see him dance and ride a bike and play soccer. Oh, and I'd also like to dance and ride a bike and play soccer. That sounds cool. Hey, maybe I want to be a human. Just for a little while. Oh, sorry. And I'm done.
What did you wish for?
I can't tell you that, but I will tell you that first thing tomorrow morning, we're going to the top of the ocean.
I do that every morning. It's how I breathe.
Oh, the Little Mermaid was so excited about her first trip to the surface of the ocean that she could barely sleep. She tossed and turned in her bed all night. Finally, she drifted off to sleep and dreamed of having human feet. Hello, fellow human people. Thank you for coming to my dance recital. Now watch me dance with my brand new feet. Thank you. Thank you. Eyeball guy. Yuck. But the prince was really handsome. The next morning, the Little Mermaid and Dolph swam to the top of the ocean where the water meets the sky. The last one there is a rotten turtle egg.
Look, a ship.
When the Little Mermaid and Dolph got to the surface, they looked out and saw a magnificent ship, definitely fit for a prince.
What prince?
That prince. What a dreamboat.
It is a nice boat, I guess.
No, he's the dreamboat. That means he's a total cutie pie.
I don't like pie.
Humans love pie. Gosh, you don't know anything about people, do you, Dolph?
I know that one is looking right at us.
What? Ah! I can't let the prince see me like this.
Like what?
As a mermaid.
But you are a mermaid.
Yeah, and he's a human, Dolph.
Maybe we should go home.
I have a better idea. Let's go see what he's doing now. It's his birthday too? OMG whiz. We are so meant to be. Look, he's about to blow out his candles. Real candles, Dolph. Dolph, they are dancing.
That's dancing? It looks like they got shocked by an electric eel.
It's beautiful.
Okay, show's over. Let's go home.
Wait, look.
I wish I didn't have to get married. At least, not to any of the princesses around here. I just want to meet someone who gets me.
I'm here. It's me. Be mine.
Huh?
Whoa!
I'll save you.
I'm on it.
We'll never be able to get him back on the ship. Let's carry him to shore.
Got him.
Who are you?
I'm the one you wished for.
We have to go.
But
no buts. Let's go.
Goodbye, my prince. I'll come back for you. I promise. And so the Little Mermaid went straight to the Sea Witch.
Ah, the king's daughter. What do you want, sweetheart?
Well, I wanted to ask you, about feet?
You want to ask me about feet?
Well, I guess what I really want is to be a human.
Really? How interesting.
Is it?
You know, when you were here last, I offered you a trade. You can have anything you wish for, and I'll have your voice. Okay, here's what I can do. I'll grant your wish. You'll be a human.
Really?
But you only have 1 month. If you can't make the prince fall in love with you in 1 month, then you'll return to the sea, not as a mermaid, but as a sea urchin. And everyone knows sea urchins are the worst.
Yeah, they're awful.
Oh, and I will be needing that voice of yours.
But how will I talk to the prince? He needs to hear how funny and charming I am. He needs to hear me sing, oh, and hear my laugh.
We can trade.
Trade?
Who are you?
I'm the girl who saved you.
Sea witch!
Well, maybe it's more mysterious and enchanting with no voice at all.
Deal?
Deal.
Abracadabra.
Pleasure doing business with you. What's that? I can't hear you. Oh, your feet? Just swim towards the land. When you emerge from the water, you will have your very own feet. Oh! The little mermaid swam towards the shore faster than she'd ever swum before. She was so excited. But then she started to think about everything that was at stake. What if she and the prince didn't get along? Oh no, she hadn't thought of that. What if the plan backfires and she gets turned into a sea urchin, never to see Dolph and her family ever again? But the little mermaid soon forgot her worries because she had arrived at the beach. She had 2 fully functioning, not at all tentacly feet. Ow, 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 owie, ow, ow, ow. Sea urchin, told you they were the worst. First order of business, shoes. I know all about shoes because of the fairy tales I've read. Maybe I can get some glass slippers like Cinderella. These are perfect.
May I help you?
Oh, I forgot about the whole no talking thing. Darn sea witch and her weird spells. Don't worry, kids. I can still talk to you guys, but just no one in the story can hear me.
Wait, where are you going? You have to pay for those. You know, with money? Do you have money? I'll buy them for her. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. What happened? Why don't you have any shoes? I think she's saying she fell off the boat. You poor thing. You must have hit your head or something when you fell overboard. I'll take care of you. You'll live in the palace until you're better.
Awesome. If she's the princess, then she must be related to the prince. Oh. And then it was time to go to the palace. Oh man, was it nice. Don't get me wrong, I love the sea palace, but this place was amazing. The princess and I chilled out by the pool, where I tried to impress her with my water skills. Turns out it's a lot harder without a tail. Still, it was fun. Could it really be this easy? First day as a human, I'm already best buds with the princess. And it was only getting better because it was almost dinner time, and that meant I would meet the prince. I was so nervous. Surely the prince would recognize me and it would be love at first sight. Or second sight. Whatever. But when we went to dinner, it was like he'd never seen me before in his life. Bummer. The princess explained to everyone that she had found me wandering around the town with no shoes, hungry and lost after I'd fallen off a ship passing in the night. She was wrong, obviously, but works for me.
Hey, I fell off a ship yesterday too. Small world.
Yeah, he fell overboard at his birthday party. He thinks a mermaid saved him.
It's true. I can't remember her face, but I'm positive I saw her.
Mermaids aren't real, Jeff.
Dinner is saved. I guess she doesn't like fish?
She might just be full.
The best thing I learned was how to dance.
The royal ball is coming up and you have to go. It's so much fun. Oh, ignore him. He still misses his imaginary mermaid girlfriend.
You're very good at line dancing. Save a dance for me at the ball?
Awesome. He likes me. Well, he doesn't exactly know that it's me he likes, but we're gonna dance at the ball. That's something.
Jeff, you know that Daddy is going to make you dance with Princess Esmeralda all night? That's who Jeff is supposed to marry. They've been promised to each other for years.
Wait, what? But that's not how this is supposed to go. While the Little Mermaid was busy thinking, the Sea King and all the Little Mermaid sisters were looking all over for her.
Hi, excuse me, Your Highness. I might know where your daughter is, maybe.
You do? Where?
I think maybe she found a way to go on land, Your Majesty, sir.
The Sea Witch! I'll just make a new deal with the Sea Witch.
No, never negotiate with witches.
But off they went to make a deal with the evil Sea Witch.
What if you could have my palace?
Say what now?
You send me to land as a human. And if I can't get my daughter back, you win. You get my kingdom.
Now that's interesting.
And what happens to us if we fail?
If you fail, you turn into a jellyfish, and I will have everything.
Okay, let's review the pros and cons here.
It's a deal.
It's finally time for the royal ball.
Hear ye, please make way for the lovely Princess Esmeralda.
Whoa, we have legs. This is cool.
I don't like it. These are feet. They're totally weird.
Meanwhile, back at the ball, the Little Mermaid had gotten a chance to meet Esmeralda and... Guys, Princess Esmeralda was totally cool. She was funny and pretty and smart and totally a good dancer. But Jeff just stared out at sea, looking for his mermaid. Then the Sea King and Dolph arrived at the royal ball, disguised as guests. Everyone welcomed them to the party. The Little Mermaid, of course, was a little suspicious. Right? I mean, why are they here? The two of them hatched a plan to make the Little Mermaid fall out of love. They put marbles on the dance floor to make them look clumsy. But the Little Mermaid just thought it was a cool new dance and joined in. They released helium out of party balloons to make his voice all squeaky.
Would you like a glass of punch? Whoa, what's up with my voice?
But the Little Mermaid thought the prince was just being so hilarious.
Ugh, who could like a human?
Suddenly, the Sea King had an idea.
I'll just tell everyone that my daughter's a mermaid. The royal family would never let their son marry a mermaid. Excuse me, I have an announcement.
Oh no.
I just wanted to say, it's so refreshing to see how nice you are to this mermaid.
Mermaid?
Mermaid?
Right there.
You're a mermaid? My mermaid!
And the Sea Witch gave her feet.
The Sea Witch? This guy's hilarious. I mean...
Right? Who ever heard of a Sea Witch?
Oh no!
Time's almost up, by the way. Uh-oh. I had to get the prince to declare his love for me, and fast. If that didn't happen soon, then I'd be a sea urchin forever. What's the matter, dear? Cheer up, it's a party, right, Prince Jeff?
Wait a second, your voice. You sound so familiar.
Darling, don't you remember me? I rescued you. You fell in love with me, remember?
I remember now.
And you said we were to be married, remember that?
That's right.
Great! All right, who's ready for a royal wedding?
Cool. Sounds great.
Mazel tov. Oh no! Everyone was hypnotized by the evil Sea Witch's spell. Well, everyone except for me, Dolph, and my dad.
If Prince Jeff marries her, then the Sea Witch will take over the entire Sea Kingdom.
And she'll be royalty here on land if she marries the prince.
She could take over the whole world.
We gotta stop this.
He may have had human legs, but my dad was still the almighty Sea King.
Is this thing on?
What's up, Your Majesty?
I need you to gather all your friends.
They're here! Whoa!
Whoa!
Let's go! Start the wedding!
We're gathered today, whoa, to join this, whoa.
Skip to the end.
Prince Jeff, do you?
Whoa.
Ah!
Tastes like chicken.
What happened?
The evil Sea Witch's spell is broken.
Hey, that guy has a tail.
And look! She's a mermaid!
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute, it's you.
It is.
You can talk.
I can.
And you're a real mermaid.
Yeah.
Jeff!
Absolutely. I told you mermaids were real.
6 months later.
So everything was working out great. The sea witch was defeated and her spells were broken. I didn't turn into a gross sea urchin, and my dad and Dolph weren't turned into jellyfish. Yay! Esmeralda admitted she didn't want to get married anyway. Convenient. And Prince Jeff finally found his mermaid. Mwah! And best of all, after lots of begging and explaining, my dad and Prince Jeff's parents agreed that it would be okay if he and I went on a real date. So far, so good. And by the way, milkshakes are delicious. Hey, want to hear me sing?
Of course.
Thanks for coming to Storytime. See you next time. Bye.
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue. Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Oh no, where'd he go? Where'd the big bad wolf take my grandma? Oh no, run! I ran outside. Grandma! Grandma! I figured the wolf couldn't have gotten very far, so I set off through the woods to find them. But the woods were getting a little dark and extra scary. Hi kids! Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today, we're reading Little Red Riding Hood. Chapter 1, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Hi, I'll take it from here. My name is Bonnie, but everyone calls me Little Red Riding Hood. I have no idea why. Anyway, my life is pretty cool, almost fairy tale-like. I live in a house in a small village where everyone is super friendly and nothing bad ever happens. Well, one time the market ran out of chocolate chip cookies, and that was a really bad day. But other than that, everything is thumbs up all the time. That's amazing! I'm pretty much friends with everyone I know, but my very best friend of all time is my grandma. She's the sweetest, most amazing lady you'll ever meet. We do like everything together. We bake. We travel. We do arts and crafts. We go to the movies. And we just hang out. But whatever we do, it's just great to be together. So anyway, let's get into the story. It all started when I got a call. Hello?
Hello, Little Red. It's Grandma. Achoo!
Gesundheit. Are you sick?
I think so. My head is achy, my belly hurts, I've got chills, and I can't get out of bed.
Oh no, I hope she's okay. No, that's terrible. I'll be right over with soup and juice and medicine and ice cream. Ice cream is essential when you're sick. Alrighty, I'm all packed up. To grandmother's house we go. I couldn't waste any time, so I decided to take a shortcut through the woods, even though my mom specifically said to stick to the village roads, and everything was fine. Easy breezy and honky-dory, until I started to sneeze. Achoo! 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 Oh no, am I getting sick too? Was that a dog? I'm allergic to dogs. That must be why I'm sneezing. I better hurry up and get to Grandma's house. So I picked up the pace.
Hello.
Uh-oh, she better watch out. A talking dog?
No, I am a wolf.
Oh, I beg your pardon, talking wolf. Wait, a wolf? Too scary.
Don't be afraid, I am a nice wolf.
Okay. Could there really be such a thing as a nice wolf? I'm not so sure.
Bless you.
Thanks. I think I'm a little bit allergic to you.
Oh no, well, then I'll leave you. But could you spare a crumb of food for a poor old wolf? I'm hungry.
Well, this stuff is for my grandma. She's sick. I'm going to her house now.
Is that right? Well, I can't let you do that.
You can't?
No, I insist you must pick some flowers first.
Oh, pick some flowers?
Yes, it will cheer your grandmother up. Oh, and do you know any jokes?
Jokes?
Laughter is the best medicine. You absolutely must tell her some jokes.
That's not a bad idea. I'll bring her some flowers and tell her some hilarious jokes. She'll be better in no time. Say, do you know any jokes?
Oh, certainly. What do you call a lost wolf?
What?
A werewolf.
That was so funny.
How about this one? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Werewolf.
Werewolf who?
Werewolf I find in the bathroom. How about this one? What did the wolf say when someone stepped on his foot?
What? These are pretty great. Thanks.
My pleasure.
Oh my, what big teeth you have.
Oh, I hadn't noticed. Well, goodbye.
And with that, the wolf bounded away into the woods. He seemed nice enough, right? I don't know about this. Let's keep reading. Chapter 2, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Grandma's gonna love these flowers, but I better get going. It's getting late. So I skipped ahead to Grandma's house, and again, everything was just fine until I tripped. Huh? I'm stuck in a trap. But who would set a trap? I've only seen that wolf around here, and he seemed perfectly nice. But what I didn't know at the time, kids, was that wolf was not nice at all. In fact, he was
bad.
The big, bad wolf? Oh no!
In fact, I am so bad that people call me the big bad wolf. I'm so bad that I do things like huff and puff and blow your house down. So bad that one time I ate a little boy just because he kept crying, wolf. And now I've set a trap for Little Red Riding Hood, all because I want to get to Grandma's house first. Why, you ask? Well, because I'm going to eat her. Don't act surprised. I told you, I am bad. So, Little Red Riding Hood is probably stuck in a trap somewhere. And look at me. I'm on my way to Grandma's house. Bon appetit.
Hello?
Grandma, it's me.
Ah, watch out! Meanwhile, I'm totally stuck. All right, time to show off my survival skills. Super crucial survival skill number 1, yell for help. Help! 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 Kids, I yelled and yelled, but it didn't seem like anyone was around to hear. What's that saying? If a tree falls in a forest and there's no one around to hear it, does it even make a sound? Well, that's how I felt. Like a sad, lonely tree. Oh, help! Help!
Hello?
Huh? Hello? I'm over here!
Where?
Here!
Keep talking! I'll follow your voice!
Oh, well, I've been stuck here for a while, and I was going to my grandma's because but I stopped because there was a wolf, because then so I got some flowers, and then I picked the flowers, I put them in my bag, and I was running, and I was so tired, and a little bit hungry, too. You know, I feel like I'm kind of sweating. It's a little bit humid today, and, oh, hi, I got stuck in this trap. Can you help me?
Of course! There you go!
Oh, I'm free. Thanks, mister.
Name's Big Al, licensed lumberjack.
I'm Little Red Riding Hood. Pleased to make your acquaintance. You may be wondering what I'm doing in the woods this late. Well, I'm on my way to my grandma's house. See, she's sick. Everything was fine until I got distracted by that old wolf. I think I'm allergic to him. And then I got stuck in this darn trap.
You say you saw a wolf?
Yeah, a talking wolf. Crazy, right?
Did he have a fancy sounding accent?
Yeah, he did actually. How did you know?
That wolf is bad news.
But he seemed so nice.
Little Red, if you don't mind, I'd like to walk with you the rest of the way to your grandma's house. You know, that wolf, he might be dangerous.
Oh, I'd be most appreciative, Big Al. Aw, that is so nice. So Big Al the lumberjack walked with me, keeping watch for the wolf. But we didn't see him, and I didn't have any sniffles or sneezes at all, so he must have been far away. Look, there's my grandma's house. Thanks for the escort, Big Al.
No problem. See you around.
Grandma, it's me, Little Red.
Come on in.
Wow, she sounds really sick. Good thing I'm here. Grandma? Achoo!
Hello, Little Red. Need a tissue?
Oh no, this doesn't look good. Let's keep reading. Chapter 3, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Okay, so that's not my grandma, obviously. It's the big bad wolf, but he's wearing my grandmother's clothes. As if that would fool me. Whatever, I'll just play along. What would you do if this happened to you? Wow, Grandma, you look real sick.
Yes, I'm quite ill.
I mean, just awful. You look dreadful. Terrible.
Okay, I get it. Enough.
And my, how big your teeth look. I don't remember your teeth looking so ridiculously huge.
Oh.
And you're so hairy. I don't remember you being so fuzzy. I should probably give you a nice shave. Let me go fetch a razor.
No. I should lie down. I'm feeling quite queasy.
Oh, of course. So I tucked in the big bad wolf. Weird, I know. He actually did seem a little ill though. Went out like a light. But never mind that. I needed to find my grandma. I looked all around the house. Under beds, behind the curtains, inside cupboards, in the basement. Grandma, in the closets, on the roof. Grandma, everywhere. Where could she be? But then I heard something. Grandma? I looked everywhere. Where could the sound be coming from? Little Red! I followed the sound of my grandmother's voice all the way to... Help me! Huh?
Get me out of here, Red!
Oh no, this doesn't look good. Shh! The wolf is sleeping. How did you get inside his belly?
He ate me!
What?
Swallowed me in one gulp. Lucky for me, he doesn't chew his food.
That's why he was feeling so queasy. Well, I'm gonna get you out of there, Grandma. Don't you worry.
Hurry!
Achoo!
Bless you!
Thank you. So kids, I was really in a pickle. How was I supposed to get my grandmother out of the big bad wolf's belly? I decided to consult an expert, the internet. I keep trying to get Grandma to upgrade. Come on, come on. I'm in a hurry, internet. What's time for this? Yeesh. Finally. Okay, here we go. What to do when your grandma gets eaten by a big bad wolf? Says here I gotta make the wolf throw up. Ew. Gross. Or else I'd have to perform surgery to get her out. Ugh. I know. I'll call the veterinarian, of course. Hello? Dr. Veterinarian? I have a bit of an emergency. I need an operation for my, pet, wolf. Oh, you don't? Okay, thanks anyway. Okay, so it turned out the veterinarian had a strict no wolf policy. Okay, Grandma, looks like we're gonna need to do the throw up thing. Yuck. Oh no, where'd he go? Where'd the big bad wolf take my grandma? Oh no, run! I ran outside. Grandma! Grandma! I figured the wolf couldn't have gotten very far, so I set off through the woods to find them. But the woods were getting a little dark and extra scary. But I knew I had to be brave to rescue my grandma from the big bad wolf.
Slow down! You're jostling me!
Can it, Granny?
Mind your manners, young man!
I've got to remember to chew next time.
What was that?
Boy, I wish I had picked a less annoying grandma to eat. Oh.
I heard that!
Grandma!
Ah! Oh no, not her!
Over here, Little Red! Ow! Jostling!
Grandma! Grandma! What do you think is gonna happen next? Let's keep reading. Chapter 4, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time.
Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back. You know me, of course. I am the big bad wolf.
Yes, we all know you're big and bad. Whoop-de-doo.
That's Little Red's grandma. She's in my belly.
Yep, and it stinks to high heaven in here.
Shush, Grandma, and quit moving around in there. You're giving me indigestion.
You just wait. Little Red will come and save me. She's the smartest little whippersnapper I ever saw.
But she has to find me first. And she'll never do that.
That is so not cool.
Check it out. I've got the best video games, a milkshake machine, a foosball, and a super classy waterbed. This is where I hibernate, aka nap for the entire winter.
Wolves don't hibernate. That's for bears.
Well, that's not fair. Hibernation is the best. You eat a huge meal, and then you settle down for a long winter's nap. What could be better?
Whatever.
And you should be glad, Granny. That means you'll be safe in my tummy for a long, long time.
So, I'd been all over the dark woods looking for the big bad wolf and, of course, my grandma. For a while, I could hear my grandma calling for me, but then I lost track of her. Grandma! 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 See? Nothing. I was so scared. What if I never found her? I was starting to freak out. And when I freak out, the only thing I can do to calm me down is a solo dance party. Wow, this is so fun.
Little Red?
Oh, hey, Big Al.
Celebrating because your grandma's all better?
No, not even close. She's gone and I can't find her, Big Al. You were right about the wolf. He's big and he's bad and he ate my grandma.
What?
Yeah, I know. So I've been looking all over for her and it's like they just disappeared.
So, you're dancing?
That's what I do to calm down.
Oh, gotcha. Well, let's go find your grandma.
You'll help me?
Of course. You think I'm gonna stand by while some big bad wolf is terrorizing nice girls and eating their grandmas? It's on.
All right, let's go kick some big bad wolf tail. So, we were off to find the big bad wolf and rescue my grandma.
A gazillion hours later.
But the finding part turned out to be really super crazy hard. It seriously was like the big bad wolf had just disappeared into thin air. Oh, where are they? We've looked all over the woods and no sign of them anywhere. Oh, and my nose didn't even tingle once.
Huh?
Oh, I'm allergic to the wolf, so when I'm near him, my nose gets all itchy and sniffly. It's like my spidey sense.
I see. And no sniffles?
Nope, I'm the perfect picture of health. Unfortunately, I feel like we just need a lucky break.
I know, right? Well, no use in hanging around here.
Yeah, let's go. What? No, that can't be it.
That's right. Walk away. Nothing to see here.
What? Is Little Red nearby? Little Red, I'm right here. Come back.
It's no use, Granny. Just about time for my nap. So keep it down in there, okay?
What?
What was that?
Nothing.
Shh. I knew she'd come back. Little Red, Little Red.
Big Al, I sneezed.
Oh, sorry. Bless you.
No, Al, I sneezed.
Oh, right. That means...
He's right under nose. Whew, that was a close one. Let's keep reading. Chapter 5, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Hey guys! So yeah, I was starting to fear I'd never find the big bad wolf and save my grandma, but then my reliable big bad wolf detector went off. My allergies. Achoo! Achoo! Oh, so he's gotta be here somewhere. But where? Huh? Is he hiding up in the tree branches?
Maybe he has a treehouse. Treehouses are very cool.
Yeah, they are.
Doesn't look like there's anything up there.
I don't get it. We've looked all over. To the left, to the right. We've looked up.
Hey, we haven't looked down yet.
Oh, well, I think that we would have noticed if you were sitting on the ground, Al.
Maybe he's underneath the ground.
Like a super secret big bad wolf hideout or something.
I know it sounds crazy, but...
Hey, what's that blinking red light?
Huh?
Uh-oh, they better watch out. Looks like a security camera.
In the woods? Ah!
Did you hear that?
The wolf!
Haha, we're on to you, wolf.
Yeah, watch out! Here we come!
Big Al, how do we get down there?
Good question. Wait, I got it. Okay, nope, that don't work.
Ha 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 ha! Nice try!
Dang! Now how are we gonna get down there?
Big Al, look!
Hey, did I do that?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of by accident, but whatever. Let's go!
Gotcha!
Freeze, Wolfie!
Little Red, thank goodness.
Okay, Wolf, it's time to give me back my grandma. Cough her up!
Never!
Well, I guess Big Al is gonna have to chop her out.
Yikes! No way!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's not really in my job description.
Okay, well, then the big bad wolf is gonna have to throw her up.
Oh, I hate throwing up. It's icky.
Well, it's icky being inside here. Do what Little Red says.
Ouch! Did you just kick me?
Yeah, and there's more where that came from too.
Ow! Cut it out, Granny, or I'll eat Little Red here for dessert.
Oh, no, you won't. Hi-ya!
Grandma!
Little Red!
Yay, I'm so happy.
Yuck! Ugh, now my breath totally stinks.
Oh, Little Red, I am so glad you found me.
Me too, but my job's not over yet. Big Al, let's tie this wolf up.
Tie me up?
You're going to jail.
No!
Pretty happy ending, right? We saved Grandma and the big bad wolf was about to go to jail.
Little Red?
Yeah, what?
He got away!
What? How? What? No, that can't be.
I don't know! He just up and vanished. Granny, did you see which way he went?
Don't ask me.
Oh no, the big bad wolf is on the loose again. Oh no, this doesn't look good. Let's keep reading. Chapter 6, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. So, the big bad wolf had escaped, just gone, vamoose, split like a banana.
There must be a secret tunnel or something. Cool!
This isn't cool, Big Al. We have to get to the wolf. He's a villain.
Come on! A secret hideout with an underground escape tunnel? You gotta admit, that's pretty cool.
Not if we can't find the escape tunnel. I mean, do we just poke a book or something and the doorway just opens up?
Ah! Hey, you found it!
Grandma! It looks just like a water slide. Come on, Big Al, we're going in. Wow, that is so cool.
Woohoo!
We're coming for you, Grandma!
Okay, Little Red. Ah! Ouch!
Ow!
Ow!
It's dark down here. Where are we?
I think we're in the sewer.
Like those Ninja Turtles.
That means we must be close to town. We'll just climb out and find the police. They'll be able to help us catch the big bad wolf.
Nice try, but no. This is actually a dungeon.
Ah! The big bad wolf! Achoo!
That's right, and you're my prisoners now. Forever. You're trapped. You'll never get out.
Wow, that is so mean. No way!
Let us out!
Huh?
Ah! A good lumberjack never travels without his tools.
Well then, I guess I'll just have to run!
Ow!
Aw, guess you're just trapped down there forever now, huh? Sad. Okay, so now I can finally report that there was a happy ending. We fetched the police and they came for the big bad wolf. Big Al and I got super cool deputy badges and our pictures in the paper. And Grandma got a high-tech security system to keep the big bad wolves out.
Hello?
It's me, Grandma. Hi, not a big bad wolf or anything.
Just making sure.
Gotta play it safe. And best of all, I got my grandma / best friend back. I went to visit her like every single day. Big Al even came over sometimes. And we would just sit around and laugh about the time the big bad wolf got trapped in his own stinky dungeon. And eat ice cream, of course. Ice cream is essential when you're hanging out with friends. Wow, that was so much fun. I just love happy endings. Thanks for coming. Bye. Hi kids, welcome to Storytime with me, Miss Booksy. What story should we read today? Let's spin the magic wheel. Alice in Wonderland! Wiggle, snap, story time. Let's go! Hi, I'm Alice. So I was here trying my best not to be so bored when I noticed a little white rabbit. This was no ordinary rabbit. He was wearing a suit and glasses.
Oh dear, I shall be late. Oh dear.
Well, this was just too curious. I must follow the white rabbit. He slipped into a rabbit hole. So I did too. Whoa! But this was no ordinary rabbit hole. Wait, I'm not really falling. I'm more like floating, like a feather.
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Cool. Wait, where am I? Whoa! Did I fall all the way through the earth? A small key. But this key is way too small for any of these doors. Well, what do you know? There's a teensy door. Wow. Too bad this door's so small. I don't even think I could get my head through. And if I could, what good would my head be without the rest of me? Hey, that wasn't there before. It says, drink me. I know I'm not supposed to just drink things willy-nilly. What if it's poison? Or what if it's something just weird, like cauliflower juice? It says here, definitely not poison, and most certainly not cauliflower juice. Well, that's odd. Okay, I'll try just a sip. Delicious! It tastes like everything I like. Cherry pie, ice cream, pineapples, roast turkey, French toast, pancakes. Oh, hey, what's happening? I wonder if I shouldn't have tried that juice. Well, this is totally weird. But hey, now I can go into that garden. Oh no! The key is all the way up there at the table. That's as high as the Empire State Building now. Whoa! There's a giant cookie. Well, if the drink made me smaller, maybe the cookie will make me bigger. Food does make you grow. Okay, here goes nothing. Nothing. Wait, I think. Whoa! Well, this is not what I had in mind. Now I'm so big that I'm stuck.
Oh dear, I'm incredibly late. The Queen simply will not tolerate this. Oh dear.
Please, Mr. Rabbit, I'm stuck.
I can't help you now. Didn't you hear me? I'm terribly late.
But what if I'm stuck up here forever? It's really hot in here and I don't like being a giant.
Stop crying. I'll get all wet and ruin this new suit.
I'm sorry, but this is just really uncomfortable.
Well, I'm leaving.
Well, that's better at least. Wait a second. I'm shrinking. Woohoo! Oh no. Well, This isn't good. Luckily, I'm a very good swimmer. I took lessons at camp. Oh, look, there's a friendly-looking mouse. Yoo-hoo! Mousy! Mr. Mouse, do you know how to get to the beautiful garden with the Ferris wheel and the merry-go-round?
Come on, follow me.
Okay. Soon we were joined by all sorts of small animals. A gang of baby ducks, a salamander, 2 frogs, and a hamster named Philip. We swam and swam and swam, going right under the door and into the garden. When we finally got to dry land, I thought we would go play, or at least find a snack. But the animals said they had to have an election, but they couldn't decide what they were voting on, and it got quite noisy. Oh look, there's the white rabbit. He was the one who led me down the rabbit hole, so he must know the way out. I chased after him, but I was too small for him to notice me. Oh, if only there was some more growing potion! And poof! Just like magic, there was a little bottle right in my path, and it had a label on it that said, "Drink me, Alice." Wow. So I took a sip. And I grew! What a relief! Oh, I'm me again. Not a great big giant, and not a teeny tiny mouse. Oh, speaking of a tiny mouse, all of the small animals saw me suddenly grow larger, and boy did that scare them. They all scattered away, shrieking,
Girlzilla!
She's a giant!
Sorry. Where's that darn rabbit this time? I'm looking for a wabbit. I found myself face to face with a giant caterpillar. Wait, did I shrink again?
You don't look shrunken to me.
But why are you so large? And how did you learn to talk?
That's a silly question. Are you silly?
I don't think so.
Well then, let's hear a poem.
Excuse me?
I'd like to hear a poem. One that rhymes, please.
Okay, well, I never heard of a caterpillar who likes poetry, but here goes. This one is called The Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole those tarts and took them clean away. The King of Hearts called for the tarts and beat the knave full sore. The Knave of Hearts brought back the tarts and vowed he'd steal no more.
How dare you accuse the knave of stealing the queen's tarts? Don't you know the queen will say, "Off with his head"?
It's only a made-up poem. The Queen of Hearts isn't real.
Shh! Of course the queen is real. And if she hears you say she isn't, she'll say, "Off with your head."
Oh no, but I like my head. It helps me think things and see things and smell things. And it has my hair on it. I really like my hair.
You're a traitor to the queen.
Oh, this is a terrible misunderstanding. I wish I could shrink down so super tiny that I could just escape.
Here, eat this.
I gobbled up the cookie that he gave me and... Oh no! I grew taller and taller and taller, and I was very gigantic. Hey, I want to be small so I could just hide from the queen. You made me even bigger.
So you're very easy to spot.
Oh, you caterpillar! I ought to step on you.
That would be a crime, and the queen would say...
Off with her head. Yeah, I heard you the first time. Oh, where's that rabbit? Oh, look. There's some nice-looking fellows that should be able to help me. They're sleeping. Shh. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, wait a second. You're just pretending.
We were hoping you would leave us alone.
Well, that's rude.
Says the girl who interrupted our tea party.
Your hair is too long. You should get a haircut.
Why, you're rude too. Besides, I like my hair. And that rude little mouse is still pretending to be asleep, even though we've met before. I thought we were friends.
Oh no, he really is asleep. Poor little guy's exhausted.
Oh dear. Now I am the rude one.
No worries. Have some tea.
I guess he's a sleep talker. The other two introduced themselves as the March Hare and the Mad Hatter. The March Hare was an odd creature indeed. He would butter a piece of toast and take one bite and say, "Yuck, too much butter," and then on to the next piece of toast. Same thing, over and over again. And the Mad Hatter? He was even odder.
An otter? Where?
Not that kind of otter. Never mind.
Good. Otters are utterly annoying.
Why do you keep dipping your watch into your tea?
Well, it all goes back to the time I killed time.
And then the Mad Hatter told me the most ridiculous story. He had to sing for the Queen. He says he sang an old classic, Twinkle Twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at.
I told him he had the words all wrong, but he insisted he was right, and I was ruining his story. On he went.
Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle.
Anyway, you get the idea. Well, the Queen jumped up and said he was killing the time, and then she yelled, "Off with his head!" The Mad Hatter managed to escape, head and all. But ever since, time has been paused, stopped, finished, el finito.
Yes, my watch stopped at 4 o'clock, and we've just been here ever since. It's always tea time.
I love tea time, but I do wish dinner time would come.
At least you don't ever have bedtime. Bedtime is the worst. Oh, but I do love bedtime stories. Those are so cool. I like stories about princesses and dragons and pirates. Oh, and stories about tigers and robots and romance. Oh, I love a romance. And adventure and ninjas and fairies and pixies. And of course, a story about a handsome prince.
Enough! We don't have time for you to list every kind of story ever told.
Rude. Besides, I thought you had a lot of time.
Weren't you listening? We have no time.
That's very confusing. All I know is that you are a very rude bunny. And you are a very rude hatter, whatever that is. And you, Mr. Mouse, I thought you were supposed to be nice.
I am, dear. Quite nice. Lovely to see you.
Well, lovely to see you too. As for the rest of you, I'm going. Perfect. Goodbye. No, bad bye. It's the garden I've been looking for. Woohoo! I should go to the Ferris wheel and get cotton candy. What's that noise? I better hide. Wow, the Queen is actually a Queen of Hearts from a deck of playing cards. I wonder if she likes to play Go Fish.
What's that? It smells like a rotten child.
Hey, I'm not rotten. I'm really nice. Ask anybody. Except the Mad Hatter or the March Hare. They don't think I'm really nice.
Off with her head.
No way! No, you're not offing with my head. I came here to do 2 things. Ride the Ferris wheel and eat cotton candy. So kindly, Your Highness, tell me where the Ferris wheel is?
She is just a child, dear. Maybe you shouldn't off with her head.
Well, can you at least play croquet?
I sure can. Oh boy, do I wish I hadn't said that. The Queen's croquet game was totally bananas. The card soldiers had to bend over backwards and frontwards to make the archers to hit the balls through. Except the croquet balls were live hedgehogs, and no one had any regular mallets. Instead, they used real live pink flamingos. It was the weirdest game ever. But I was too scared not to play, or else she might say, "Off with Alice's head!" I'm really sorry, you guys. I promised to be very gentle.
Thank you.
No problem, Alice.
Alice began to walk through the garden looking for an apple or a cookie like the ones she'd eaten before. Oh, there's a plate of tarts. Perfect.
These are the Queen's tarts. Hands off, you dessert thief.
Sorry, I didn't know.
All rise. Today, the Honorable Judge, the King of Hearts, will hear the case of the missing tarts.
But the tarts are right there.
So who stole the tarts?
No one. They're right there.
It was the knave. The knave of hearts stole the tarts.
No, he didn't.
Then why did you say he did?
I didn't.
Don't you remember your poem, Your Honor? The evidence.
The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole those tarts and took them clean away. The King of Hearts called for the tarts and beat the Knave full sore. The Knave of Hearts brought back the tarts and vowed he'd steal no more.
And so you see, this giant lady says the Knave of Hearts stole the tarts.
Off with his head!
No! Please don't off with his head. It was just a made-up poem.
Silence in the court. That means you, Alice.
But quiet! Or it's off with your head!
Her head is much too large to off.
Hey, that's not my fault.
Maybe she stole the tarts.
What? Me? I'm trying to defend you.
She did steal my cookie.
Oh dear, this was getting way out of control. Alice didn't steal any tarts. Well, she was going to, but she didn't actually do it. And she never met a Knave of Hearts before, but she was pretty sure he didn't steal any either. Besides, weren't the tarts right there and not missing at all? Your Honor, we can all see that the tarts are right here, as in not stolen. So why don't we all just forget about this whole thing and move on? Who wants to play croquet? Your Honor, White Rabbit, Caterpillar, animals of the jury. You all have seen me before. You know that for whatever reason, I keep changing size. It's not from eating. Well, I did eat that one cookie, and then that other one. Those cookies were magical or something. I don't know.
Will the Mad Hatter please take the stand?
Oh, great. This guy again. The Hatter bowed before the Queen and then began the silliest nonsense Alice had ever seen or heard.
There was a girl who stole some tarts, and Alice was her name-o. A-L-I-C-E, 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 and Alice was her name-o.
He's just making up this song. No fair. The real song is B-I-N-G-O.
And then she tried to blame the name for Alice was her name-o. A-L-I-C-E. I don't like this song. Off with his head.
Order! Order in the court! The animal jury will decide who is guilty, Alice or the Knave.
The animals of the jury whispered, barked, meowed, squeaked, and riveted among themselves. Finally, they had their decision.
We, the animals of the jury, think it was Alice who ate the tarts. The Knave of Hearts is as skinny as a card.
Nobody ate the tarts. They're right there.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought they were stolen.
They were stolen, but now they're here.
And none are missing?
Nope.
Well, why are we arguing about this?
I wonder why anyone does anything here in Wonderland. It's all so silly.
Oh, what did she say about Wonderland?
Oh, pooh to you. You're nothing but a card. Why don't you go fish?
Off with her head!
The Queen sent her entire pack of cards on the attack. They all came flying at Alice, as if someone had shuffled them and thrown them in the air, ninja style. What? I think I'm back at home. Is this real? Ouch! And I think I'm my right size. Oh, this is wonderful. But how did I get back? Was it a dream? No, it couldn't be. But what if I want to go back to Wonderland sometime? It was scary and confusing sometimes, but also kind of fun. Oh well, time to eat. I love a cookie. Or maybe a tart. Shh. Thanks for coming to Storytime. See you next time. Bye.